One of my neighbors tried to astral project to my place to get inside of my apartment. This is something absolutely crazy that happened when I moved to this apartment. I'm gonna start out by saying that I am a Christian woman of God. I love God and I am really close with God, and He shows me in dreams and visions what is going on. This neighbor was actually satanic. He had some kind of deal with Satan, and he was doing very weird stuff and would wake up in the middle of the night biking all the time, going around. And besides my apartment just right on the side, and one time he would hear the praising music, and sometimes when I was praising or my Bible was on, and he got like mad at it just by going past my apartment. He didn't say anything, it was not even loud or anything. And one day I was laying in bed and he was like, Jesus Christ. I could just hear him outside, and I could hear him always being around my place. Like, he was living at the top of the building, but he was always kind of in my business or around me. My apartment where it is. In the middle of the night, I would be able to hear at the top of where he lived, I would hear this very dark music, like do, and very techno, but also very kind of evil vibe coming from there, and very creepy. And it was so loud, and my other neighbor would always like get in kind of in a fight with him, but just with talking. I heard that there was something else happening too besides those two, because it was too much. My neighbor said it to him that it, like in the middle of the night when people are sleeping, he would have this do bang bang bang, and it's the sound saying stuff. Whoa. I of course have prayed to God, and I was like, God, whatever it is, maybe even make him move or help him, or either make him stop with what he's doing right now, because I can't take it anymore. It was hard falling asleep because I could feel it, and I would even be scared that he would be in front of my door or near my door, because I could always hear him. He even removed some anointing I did in front of my apartment, some cross with some anointing oil. He removed the cross, and mind you, I live here. Like, I can put outside of the door. Like, what? I was a little bit scared around him, and I didn't really feel that comfortable. But when I talked with him, he seemed sweet, but something was really off. One day, I decided to go to sleep earlier. I just took a nap. In this nap, this is what God showed me. I saw him. Like, I was fully aware of what was going on, but I was kind of in the spirit realm, and I was laying in my bed, and I then see him, and I think he also was home that time, and I saw him astral project to right in front of my window, right here, and he went by and went to the other door that I have on this side, and he began knocking and telling me to let him in. And he was saying, let me in, really wanting to get into my place. And I was so freaked out. I was like, no way, like, what is going on? And I was like, oh no, I need to make sure that all the doors are locked and the windows. So yeah, that happened, and after I saw that, got out of this spirit realm, seeing what was going on, it was very wild. And not long after, he had to move because he got kicked out. Yeah, so I am not dealing with that anymore. Like I said, he seemed like a sweet person talking to, but he dealt with a lot, and I was even scared to mention Jesus because I could see a kind of demonic around him. I kind of regret it, because even though he is a satanic, I could still, talk with him about God. But it's just to say, astral projection is real, and when you are living with God, when you have God in your life, God can reveal those things to you. And I have even heard stories about people that have astral projected to people of God, women of God and men of God, and that they could decide if they should go back to their body or not, because this is not allowed, and God really cares about this, and it's not going to give just chances and chances for you to do this. There's consequences. Please don't astral project. It's dangerous, and sometimes you may not even get back into your body if you do that. So please be careful, don't do it, and turn to Jesus. God can show you and take you somewhere. Like, you can even ask God if there's some place you want to see, like how does, for example, like Greece look from above. You can ask God to show you in a dream or something like that, but never try to do something outside of God. Yeah, so astral projection is a big no-go. You can ask God for dreams and visions about things you want to see, ask God to reveal you some things, pray to God and ask Him if there's anything like that you want to see or for Him to reveal to you. And if it is in God's will, then of course He will show you. I just really wanted to share this. I love you guys and God bless you all. Mwah.